Hi there, it's me again, documenting my journey of learning a new language. Yesterday, when I was doing my practice, the power went out, so I skipped my off the cuff practice and only did my pronunciation practice. To be honest, I did not have anything on my mind, and it's okay if I missed it for one day because nowadays I have switched my inner voice to English. So basically, I am getting practice every time I think. My brain is doing raps even when I'm not speaking. The thing is, when I practice writing, I think and write straight into in English. I skip the step of writing in Urdu first and then translate afterward. And this might be the reason I am making the same mistakes over and over again. But there is another thing. However, composing in Urdu first and then translating only benefits my writing. It proves rather unhelpful in spoken English because writing gives you time to translate, speaking doesn't. By the way, I just learned that rather can be used in three different ways. I knew about one already, but the other two were new to me. The first one that I knew is would rather, like when you are preferring something over something. For example, I would rather have messy practice than perfect silence. It's like I am showing preference or choice. The other two are the ones that I haven't used yet. The first one is to some extent or fairly. You can use it instead of very, it is more polite. Let me give you an example. So instead of saying she is very tired, you can say she is rather tired. And the second one is correcting yourself, like it's not blue, it's rather green. And I did not know that you can say it this way. And if I had to say it, I would say it's not blue but green. So the difference is one is soft correction while the other is firm contrast. So you can switch accordingly. The one with it's not blue but green giving off the vibe of I said what I said. No one can talk back to me. Period. So you can use rather instead of very to be more polite, and you can also use rather to correct yourself or to prefer something over something. One word, three jobs. I'm not a teacher, rather I am a learner. I learn new things and say them out loud here so my brain remembers them better. I have only written 3 pages so far and I am so over it already. This happens to me a lot. I can keep doing tasks with no problem at all, but as soon as I mentioned it, I cannot do it anymore. Yesterday I said out loud that I aim to write 4 pages and look, I am struggling. And before that I mentioned about book reading and the very next day it slipped my mind to read. I don't need anyone to sabotage me. I am good at doing that to myself. I used jinx instead of sabotage and I was like, wait, I have already learned that word, so let's learn something new this time. So I asked AI to replace jinx with some formal words and it gave me these words like undermine, sabotage, disrupt and jeopardies. Jeopardies. I don't know I am pronouncing it right or not. Although I don't know the meaning of these words, but I have heard them before except for one, which is jeopardy. So I was like, okay, let's use this word. And I did. And I used it in wrong context. I was like, okay, fine. It's difficult to pronounce anyway, so let's go with sabotage. There is no need to be so formal. So I was saying I can work on something without any issue, but the second I tell someone, it falls apart. Yes, I am repeating this just to fill the page because I am at the very end of the page and I don't want my brain to know that I did not complete my target. So yes, I was repeating my words to complete my 4 page aim and I did complete that. And look, I wrote at the very end of the page. I know I am saying it wrong. So for my off the cuff practice, I have nothing on my mind and I am not even in a mood to do that because it's too late. It's 1:30 a.m. So I am not doing my off the cuff practice today. So it's okay because I am thinking in English in my brain. So I am doing my practice off the camera. I don't need to do my practice on the camera. I can do my practice off the camera too. So yes, if it's not on record doesn't mean it is not happening. Okay, bye.